The ROG Ally X represents a major evolution in the world of handheld gaming PCs, embodying both refined design choices and meaningful hardware upgrades over its predecessor, the ROG Ally. Crafted by Asus ROG, the Ally X positions itself as not just a cosmetic refresh, but a full-fledged upgrade aimed at addressing the feedback from the original model's user base. It retains its Windows 11 operating system, allowing it to function as both a portable gaming powerhouse and a productivity device. But now it brings a host of enhancements designed to make the experience more fluid, more comfortable, and more enduring. From the moment you unbox the device, its presentation commands attention. The packaging follows the familiar structure of the original Ally, but the new all-black theme immediately sets a more premium tone. Inside the box, along with the device itself, users will find a 65W USB-C charger and 2 small cardboard stands, perfect for displaying the console on a desk or shelf. One of the headline improvements with this new model is its support for up to 100W fast charging, which, combined with the significantly larger battery, makes it far more travel-friendly than before. At first glance, the Ally X may seem like just a color swap to black, but closer inspection reveals a thoughtful series of ergonomic and functional upgrades. The grips have been subtly reshaped and thickened, resulting in a more comfortable hold during long gaming sessions. Edges have been rounded, and the rear texture now incorporates tiny ROG logos, a subtle nod to design finesse similar to what we've seen on the PlayStation 5 DualSense controller. Although it weighs 678 grams compared to the original's 608 grams, this increase is a fair trade-off for the improved battery capacity and sturdier feel in the hands. The front layout remains familiar with asymmetrical thumbsticks, a responsive D-pad, and the iconic ABXY button cluster, but there are noticeable refinements. The thumbsticks have slightly more concave caps with grippier textures, and now include customizable RGB rings around their base, which can be turned off entirely or set to glow in any color of your choosing. These sticks also have improved durability, now rated for 5 million rotations, double the lifespan of the original. The D-pad has gained a matte finish and small tactile markers on each corner for more precise directional control, while the ABXY buttons have been enlarged, flattened, and subtly repositioned for a more satisfying press with minimal wobble. Moving to the top of the device, there's been some practical rearrangement. The power button sits next to the 3.5mm audio jack, while the microSD card slot has been moved to a new location engineered to reduce overheating issues reported on the first Ally. 2 USB-C ports now live on the top, one USB 3.2 with DisplayPort support and one Thunderbolt 4 port, offering expanded connectivity options for docking, charging, or adding accessories. The triggers and bumpers have been enlarged and refined, offering a crisp, responsive click that feels more deliberate and less mushy than before. Around the back, 2 mappable rear buttons remain, but they've been resized and repositioned further from the hand grips, minimizing accidental presses during gameplay. The display retains its 7-inch 1080p 120Hz IPS touchscreen, which remains one of the sharpest and most fluid in the handheld category. At 500 nits, it's bright enough for most environments, though its glossy finish still reflects light outdoors. While some might have wished for an OLED upgrade, the IPS panel still offers vivid colors, excellent sharpness, and strong refresh performance. With variable refresh rate support, gameplay feels consistently smooth, whether you're exploring open-world cities or engaging in fast-paced shooters. The screen coating is darker than many other handhelds, slightly reducing reflection and enhancing contrast under bright lighting. Setting up the Ally X is as seamless as any Windows device. Log into your Microsoft account, apply System and Armory Crate updates, and sign into your preferred game launchers like Steam or Xbox Game Pass. Returning. Ally owners can use cloud backup to transfer settings and even share installed games without re-downloading them. A convenient quality-of-life touch. When it comes to performance, the Ally X retains the AMD Ryzen Z1 Extreme processor, but now pairs it with 24GB of RAM, a jump from the original 16GB. This extra memory translates to smoother performance across demanding games, reduced stuttering, and more headroom for multitasking or running background applications. The turbocharged 120Hz display combined with improved thermal management ensures titles like Cyberpunk 2077, Forza Horizon 4, and Spider-Man Remastered run at impressively stable frame rates, between 60 and 90 FPS depending on the mode and power source. In turbo mode on battery, many demanding games sustain around 60-70 FPS, while plugging into power can push that closer to 80 or 90 FPS. For less demanding titles or those leveraging cloud streaming via GeForce Now or Xbox Cloud Gaming, performance is even smoother. The controls, too, feel better tuned than before. The thumbsticks are firm, responsive, and on par with modern console controllers like DualSense. The triggers use Hall effect sensors, meaning they're both more precise and less prone to long-term wear than traditional mechanical designs. You can tweak the curvature, sensitivity, and dead zones of both thumbsticks and triggers in the settings, though the default configuration already feels well-balanced out of the box. The Ally X doesn't just shine in gaming, it excels in storage and customization. The base model ships with a 1TB SSD, doubling the capacity of the original, and supports expandable storage via microSD. For enthusiasts, Asus has made the device serviceable. Removing 6 screws on the back grants access to the M2 NVMe slot, allowing users to swap the SSD for capacities up to 8TB. This level of upgradability sets it apart from many competing handhelds and ensures it remains viable for years of game libraries and multimedia storage. All of this runs atop Windows 11, granting full access to PC software like editing suites, Office applications, and other productivity tools, essentially transforming the device into a miniature laptop when paired with a keyboard, mouse, and external display via the Thunderbolt 4 port. The software experience centers on Armoury Crate SE, which acts as a unified hub for launching games, managing performance modes, and customizing device settings. The redesigned interface allows users to sort their game library horizontally or vertically, adjust thumbnail sizes, apply custom artwork, and toggle background effects. Performance modes, silent, performance, turbo, or manual, can be switched on the fly, with real-time CPU and GPU telemetry displayed in an optional overlay. Users can tune power profiles for each game, adjust fan curves, and manage RGB lighting for the thumbsticks directly within the UI. The Companion Command Center overlay, accessible via a dedicated button, provides quick access to essential toggles like brightness, FPS limiter, GPU options, and controller profiles. Audio has received a modest upgrade. The dual front-firing speakers are louder and clearer, though not a dramatic leap from the original. They deliver an immersive soundstage suitable for solo gaming, and the 3.5mm jack plus Bluetooth support offer flexible audio options for private listening. Thermally, Asus has re-engineered the cooling system with thicker heat pipes, dual fans reduced by 25% in size, and more efficient airflow. The result is better sustained performance without increased noise levels. In turbo mode, the fans are audible but far from distracting, and in silent or performance mode, they blend into the background easily. One of the most impactful upgrades is the battery. The Ally X's battery capacity has doubled from 40 Wh to 80 Wh, drastically improving endurance. In turbo mode with graphically intensive titles, users can expect around 2 hours of solid gameplay, almost twice the original model. At lower performance settings, endurance stretches even further, making it a more viable travel companion. When it's time to recharge, the 100W fast charging support can bring the battery from empty to full in roughly 60 minutes with a high-capacity charger. Even portable power banks can sustain impressive wattage levels, making extended on-the-go play sessions realistic. Ultimately, the Ally X isn't just a gaming machine. It's a flexible, powerful PC disguised as a handheld console. It supports external accessories, docks into a desktop setup seamlessly, and can transition from productivity in the day to gaming at night. This dual nature makes it an attractive proposition for gamers who want more than just a dedicated console. Whether it's editing videos, running Office software, or playing AAA games at high settings, the Ally X is built to handle it. So is it worth upgrading? For new buyers, the Ally X offers tremendous value: increased battery capacity, better ergonomics, expanded storage, refined controls, and expanded connectivity, all wrapped in a sleek black chassis. For existing Ally owners, the decision comes down to how much those upgrades matter to you. If your current unit meets your needs and battery life isn't a problem, the original still holds up well and may be more affordable. But for those seeking longer endurance, improved comfort, and a more polished experience overall, the Ally X is a worthy successor. It represents Asus's commitment to listening to its community and refining what was already one of the best handheld gaming PCs on the market.